I'm here on the Hampshire Avon. It's about 6 days before Christmas Day, and I thought I'd give it a go pike fishing. Not quite sure how things are going to turn out. The river is really high, and we've had a lot of rain overnight, and it's still raining now, so I'm not quite sure whether I'm going to catch one or not. Visibility of the water isn't too bad at all. You can see here with the water going through, it's quite good, quite clear, and but there's bound to be a bit of colour in it from the rain from last night. Anyway, let's see how I get on. I've probably got about an hour and a half of fishing here, and it's quite a big slack this, so I'm just hoping that there might be a really good pike in here. I did have one of 17 pounds last year here on New Year's Day, so yeah, we're not too far away date wise, so let's keep our fingers crossed anyway. So on the right hand one I'm using a smelt dead bait, and on the left one I'm using a small joey mackerel. But there is a bit of brightness in the sky now, so I think the rain should start to go off. That's facing due northwest, and where the clearing weather is supposed to come from, so let's keep our fingers crossed. Well, the fields are pretty well flooded. It doesn't take much for the Hampshire Avon to burst its banks, but it's done that. And it's been like it now for probably a good month or more. So it's been really difficult to fish. Well, I'm not quite sure if that's a fish or not on that one. It just moved quite sharply. Could have been a line bite. But at the moment it's not taking any line, so I don't think it is somehow. Well, that's a startling murmuration there. It's not many, but they're being joined by more and more, so it's fantastic to see. Really, truly fantastic. Well, the GoPro camera makes it look as if it's really very light, but in fact it's getting quite dark. The sun has just set, and in the winters it's very, very short days. I think the sun sets here on the Hampshire Avon about 4:08, so it really is quite early in the day. This float, by the looks of things, I think it's a pike. It's right in darkness as well. Yeah, that's going, look. Yeah, that's going. Yeah. Oh, that's a fair old fish. Good grief. Don't think it's very big. I think it's just lively. It's got tangled in my other line, I think. But it's just a really lively fish. But that certainly went. Good grief. Got a bit of weight to it. Oh yeah, it's a good fish. Oh, it's got my other float there as well. Oh yes. That's going a bit. Wow. Blimey. Oh, it's a good fish, yeah. Fair size. Right, let's get the landing net. I think it's a double. Oh yes. How it got the other line, I just don't know. It must have shot over into the weed bed. Right, come on then. Oh yeah, it's a good fish. It is a good fish. Oh, come on. Come on. Yeah, I think that is a good fish. I think it's going to be a mid-double. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a really good fish. Anyway, I've got to untangle it now. I'm not going to video that, but yeah, it looks a good 15 pounds, which isn't too bad really. But anyway, let's unhook her and take a look. Well, this is a beast of a pike. This is 24 pounds 3 ounces. Absolute monster from the Hampshire Avon. Really good fish. Over 40 inches long as well. So, and quite empty, so room to fill up. But anyway, let's slip her back. Look at that. And I guess she's probably ready to go now. Well, that's it. She's almost ready to go now. Look at that. What a brute, eh? That's it. And gone. I know it's really difficult to see this, but this is the last dying daylight hours of the session. I've had that lovely fish, absolutely perfect, 24 pound 3 ounces. Really so pleased with that. So yeah, I can't really complain at that. But what a lovely hour and a half that was. I can't complain. Just goes to show you got to be in it to win it, and that certainly showed that tonight.